Hi guys, my name is Jamison and I am a trader. I'm going to share my screen with you now. Alright, time to set up our trading system. We'll need the Supertrend and Vortex indicators. For the first one, we readjust parameters immediately, crucially increasing the ATR period to 12 to enhance signal accuracy. For Vortex, we're changing inputs to 16. Make sure to replicate this on your end. Our strategy is now ready. Let's break it down. It's incredibly simple. Guys, here are the entry conditions. Supertrend display, buy, sell. The markers indicating market transition between bullish and bearish phases. We simply follow these signals to track price directions. Green supertrend, long red supertrend, short position, and all that. Vortex serves as our confirmation indicator. Its two lines converge and diverge. Their relative positioning is what matters. So you have to watch where those lines meet. Green line is on top, upward momentum. Red line is dominating, downward trend. You see this clearly on my chart here. Our perfect entry signal occurs when Supertrend and Vortex align, which you can see here. When both indicators agree, we open the trade, and that is the entire strategy, folks. Now we're ready to trade. I will change the asset and immediately open the first deal. First trade opportunity forming. I'm expecting downside movement based on 3 factors. The red Vortex line is positioned above the green. The price has been consolidating in a tight trade range and now broken downwards through support levels. Okay, this type of breakouts typically signals sustained downward momentum, which we're already seeing develop. With Supertrend red, we can confidently expect further downside. So today I plan to make substantial profits on OTC trading. The first advantage in its high profitability, since trading occurs outside of exchanges. The fees are lower because the approach is cheaper for brokers. They offer a higher percentage for profits, often exceeding 90%. I'm not saying trade only OTC, of course. Traditional forex pairs have their pros, but for maximum profit potential, OTC trading is hard to beat. Alright guys, the first trade is closed. Now scanning the next charts for opportunities. I've doubled my risk and I am now entering long. Here's the analysis of the situation, guys. Green Vortex line is dominant. Supertrend triggered by fresh buy signals, and the asset hasn't yet reached key resistance level. It could have broken through here, but earlier failed. Now we're seeing another attempt, and this one has strong potential. Even if the chart reverses later, we'll already be out of the trade. Another advantage of OTC trading is that it's available on weekends. While traditional markets are closed Saturday, Sunday, OTC markets keep running. Want to practice? You can trade anytime, day or night. The key is having solid strategy and strict risk management. The rest comes with experience. Whether you trade exchange-listed pairs or OTC instruments, what matters the most is how you trade them. Just locked in on our profit team. Switching charts now. Back with more trades shortly. Entering on our long position here, the market is confirming with identical signals. First, bullish Vortex crossover, red line breaking upward. Second, the super trend is in a growth phase, just like the overall market. This asset needs to reach the key level, which we're waiting for. Overall, the price is currently in a growth phase. Up to these levels here, as you can see, the asset has started reversing. And such a long, smooth transition always indicates potential for complete trend shift. Sellers are losing strength. With less pressure, buyers are now taking control. I break down these market details regularly in my Telegram channel, but I also share personal trade signals. If you're looking to level up, all you have to do is go to the link in the description, join my Telegram channel. Another profitable trade, guys. Let's get one more done for today and I'll set it up on a different chart. Alright, I'm going to short here. Let me walk you through the setup. Both Supertrend and Vortex confirm bearish momentum, and the asset is now breaking down. Oh wow, the asset is now breaking out through the key uptrend line here. This is a critical point. We've got a clear trend structure break. Now the chart needs to reach this level. This is our final trade with a risk of $2,000. I can afford this because I am well in profit. However, I recommend for beginners to avoid risking such large amounts of money. Always start small. At minimum, you should maintain capital for about 10 to 20 trades. But the professional approach is always to risk 2 to 3% of your account balance per trade. So if you have $100, don't use more than $2 or $3 for a trade. Trade updates. My position isn't developing as expected. I'm preparing for a potential loss exit, but this is a manageable situation, guys. Okay, adjusting strategy, increasing risk exposure to 3,000 based on single conviction. Market conditions remain unchanged and I anticipate full recovery for the drawdown. No analysis updates currently. We're patiently waiting for the market to start moving in line with the current signal. Many beginners blame their OTC brokers for price manipulation in situations like this, but usually the issue lies in their own trading mistakes. It's just easier to blame external factors sometimes. That's how it is. My counter question is always, are you consistently profitable with exchange traded quotes either? The answer is usually, unfortunately, no. I mostly trade on exchange traded quotes because I want to dedicate weekends to my family. But when I started, I practiced trading whenever possible, including OTC markets, as you can see now on my screen. As you can see, profitability is possible, but there's also, you have to go with the right approach for this. Just close another winning trade. 3,000 net profit, fully covers the earlier loss. Net gain missed my daily target. Let's recap today's key takeaways. I'll see you in the summary. So guys, what have you learned today? Today I've shown you that OTC trading works. As you can see, I showed it in my screen here. It's no different from standard trading when it comes down to it. You can use it long term, short term, wherever it works, and I guarantee you that this thing is 100% accurate. It always works. So for after that, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment on my channel, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.